Imagine opening your property tax bill next year and seeing a jump. For many in Metro Vancouver, that's exactly what's coming. The Metro Vancouver Board has just approved its 2026 budget, and it means a noticeable increase in what you'll pay for essential services. But it's not just about the numbers. It's about the reasons behind it, the controversies swirling around regional spending, and what this truly means for your household budget. Stick around because we are breaking down everything you need to know about the 2026 property tax increase, from the average household impact to the multi-billion-dollar projects causing a stir. Let's get straight to the point. The Metro Vancouver Board has officially approved its budget for 2026, and with it comes an increase in property taxes. The board announced that the average household in the region will see their rates go up by 2.5% over the previous year. This isn't just a small adjustment. It translates to a significant amount when you look at the total annual cost. Specifically, households will, on average, pay $897 next year for regional utilities. This figure covers crucial services that we all rely on: daily water, sewer, and waste services. To put that into perspective, last year, the average charge was $875, meaning this new increase adds $22 to the annual bill for these services. So, where exactly does that $897 go? The largest portion, $534, is earmarked for sewage services. Drinking water comes in next at an average of $208 per hour household. For solid waste management, residents will pay an average of $74. And finally, $81 covers a range of other essential services, including parks, regional planning, and air quality management. It's important to remember that these are average figures, and the actual rates for Metro Vancouver services can vary depending on where you live within the region. These fees are then collected by your local municipalities as part of your regular tax and utility bills. Metro Vancouver officials acknowledge the financial strain residents are facing. Mike Hurley, who chairs the Metro Vancouver Board, stated, "We understand the pressure residents are feeling from rising costs." He emphasized that the board has taken action to protect affordability while ensuring the continued delivery of high-quality services that residents depend on every day. To mitigate the impact of these rising costs, the board claims to have undertaken a services and cost efficiencies review in the spring. This review reportedly identified over $360 million in operational savings over the next 5 years, which they say substantially reduces costs for ratepayers across the region. Furthermore, by reprioritizing projects and programs, Metro Vancouver has also reported $650 million in deferred costs and savings. These savings, according to the news release, came from reducing and delaying a number of capital spending projects. Despite these stated savings, Metro Vancouver's expenditures have recently come under significant criticism. A major point of contention is the explosion in the cost of the North Shore Wastewater Treatment Plant. This project, initially budgeted at $700 million with a completion target of 2020, is now nearing an astonishing $4 billion. The situation is so dire that Metro Vancouver and Acciona, the original contractor who was fired, are currently suing each other over the project. Adding to the controversy, a review into the cost overruns for this facility was paused over the summer, with the authority citing the ongoing court battle as the reason. It's not just the North Shore plant. The Iona Wastewater Treatment Plant also saw its budget balloon to nearly $10 billion in 2020, one up from about $1.9 billion in 2019. However, Metro Vancouver did manage to trim roughly $4 billion from this budget, partly by deferring non-regulatory parts of the project. Beyond these massive infrastructure projects, there have also been criticisms regarding high salaries and travel expenses within the board. The BC Conservative Party leader, John Rustad, has even suggested he would abolish the board if he were to become premier, highlighting the political pressure and public dissatisfaction surrounding these issues. The impact of these decisions is felt directly by residents, and not everyone on the board is in agreement. Liz Murray, a councillor for the District of North Vancouver and a Metro Vancouver Board member, notably voted against the budget. Her reasoning was clear: I cannot add any more costs to my residents. Murray also pointed out that many of the cost increases are tied to federal regulatory requirements and called for more federal and provincial funding for large-scale infrastructure projects that benefit the entire region. She argued, we don't have federal funding for the big bridges and the treatment plants and the water plants that we need money for. We can't just do it on taxes. While a 2.5% increase might seem modest, it's worth noting that it's significantly less than the substantial 25% jump in fees that occurred from 2023 to 2024. This historical context shows that residents have faced much steeper increases in recent memory. So, as Metro Vancouver residents prepare for their 2026 property tax bills, they are not just looking at a 2.5% increase. They are also grappling with the ongoing debate about regional spending, the management of multi-billion-dollar projects, and the fundamental question of how to balance essential service delivery with affordability. The board aims to deliver high-quality services while protecting affordability, but the rising costs and project overruns continue to fuel public scrutiny and political debate. What are your thoughts on this increase and the reasons behind it? Let us know in the comments below.